What is happening, everybody? John Ryan and Bob Feckety here from IGN.
Hey, everybody.
And since Left 4 Dead 2 is free over the winter sale on Steam, we know a bunch of you probably picked it up, maybe for the first time, maybe not. But Bob and I have kind of been screwing around, going back through and playing it again. And a friend of ours brought to our attention this really, really cool mod that essentially turns a Left 4 Dead campaign into the Fire Temple section of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Bob, what did you think of this? I thought it was a blast.
It is incredible, to be honest. I mean, all the sound and all the music is there. You know, a lot of the little secrets and stuff that you are expecting to find in a Zelda game, you're still going to be able to find in this.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in Kakariko Village. It's been a very long time since I've actually played Ocarina of Time. I have to apologize to all the Zelda fans out there. You know, you've got the store that you can go to. You've got Link's house. You can even find a little Gnome Chomsky type figurine of Link hanging out in the village.
And of course, you can go into the windmill where they play my favorite song, the Song of Storms.
Oh, it's such a good song.
Zelda.
It's beautiful.
It really is. Unfortunately, the only thing is you can't go down the well in Kakariko Village.
That is
pretty
a
much
shame.
Everything else is exactly how you'd find it on your N64.
Except there's zombies everywhere and horrible monsters trying to kill you.
Well,
also, you may have
things.
noticed, since we're playing on a mod, we also decided to forego the standard Left 4 Dead survivors, and instead we're the Ghostbusters.
Because why? Do you not want Ghostbusters in Zelda?
Bob, I think the appropriate question is, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Exactly, Ghostbusters. So Bob here is Pete Venkman, and I am the lovable yet incredibly stupid Race Dance. So you've got this excellent little Kakariko village in the very beginning, and then you actually trek all the way up Death Mountain, where you can find the entrance to the Goron City, even though it's got this cool little Walking Dead reference where they've barred it over and they spray painted "Don't Open, Dead Inside" across the way. And the whole time you're going, you'll be facing not only zombie hordes like you usually do in a Left 4 Dead campaign, but you've also got boulders rolling down after you, and you know, fire bombs and everything exploding around you.
And the various Zelda enemies that you see pop up
That are actually in the mud, and they
Because
will
why
hurt
not?
you, and you will have to kill them. Only instead of, you know, swords, you have to use shotguns.
I think my favorite reappropriation has to be the propane tanks being turned into bombs that then have like a countdown timer and fuse on them.
That was really cool. If you
good.
take a bomb and throw it, it won't just explode, though you do have to shoot it to get it to... I think I'm going to go with the Hyrulean Shield as a melee weapon.
That is very nice.
I think that was most excellent. So anyways, we'll show you a little bit more of this, and we'll also show you how to download it at the end of the video here. So once you make it to the top of Death Mountain, you can actually enter the Fire Temple, and they've got almost the entire thing recreated verbatim as it was in Ocarina.
Reload.
You know, you've got the first couple levels with the moving platforms. And I think my personal favorite thing about this mod overall, instead of your go-to tanks, because all the other special infected are still the same. You know, you've got your chargers, your spitters, your boomers, whatever.
Smokers, hunters, whatever.
But the tanks are really well done because instead of being, you know, the giant mutated-looking tank, they're Gorons.
Yeah, and the thing is that they're Gorons. They're different Gorons.
There are different like special abilities that each one has.
There's this one that like it's called like the Gravity Goron, and it would suck everybody towards it if you were nearby it.
There was the Freezer or the Ice Goron, which would cause you to stop moving if it got too close to you. Then there was the Smasher one. I think that's what it calls, the Smasher.
Something.
That just destroyed Bob in like one hit.
It was serious insta-kill.
It was, and it was a shame. It was a shame. I'm also really glad to say that during the finale, which is the boss fight from the Fire Temple, which is, what the hell was that thing's name again?
Volvigia.
That sounds dirty. During the boss fight, one of those showed up, and I killed it in like 4 shotgun blasts in the face. I was really proud of myself.
Yeah, I also love how you have to get the Megaton Hammer. Anyone familiar with the Fire Temple here would know that you have to get the Megaton Hammer to advance.
They kept the Fire Maze, which ended up being a miserable pain for us.
horribly.
I will say this. If you're going to play this, which we highly recommend you do, because it's really cool, make sure you're not playing with bots. Because Bob and I had 2 bots with us, Egon, who is Rochelle, which was really funny to see Harold Ramis talking like a southern black girl, and then our Winston. Bots are no good to you on this once you get past like the first stage, because there's boulders, there's...
Keep walking into the
Yeah.
environmental traps, and they'll keep dying.
Over and over and over again. So play this with friends, as many friends as you can get. It's really simple to download, which we'll show you how to do. And absolutely check this guy out. It's by a modder named Knick-Knack, and massive, massive, well-done golf clap props to him, sir.
A+ all around.
Indeed. All right, so let's say you want to go home and check this out, or you want to do it right now if you're already at home. If you are, you're very lucky. It's super easy to add a mod to a Steam game. Just go to the link, which we've got in the description here for both the map and the Ghostbuster skins, because they're awesome. Download the files, and then you're going to want to extract them to the add-ons folder in that particular game. In this case, it's Left 4 Dead 2. So just open up your Steam files, wherever they're installed. In my case, it's on my C drive and program files. So you go to Steam, then Steam Apps, Common, which is where all your games are housed, and then the game title, so Left 4 Dead 2, and then there's a main Left 4 Dead 2 file as opposed to any add-ons or anything like that. So go into Left 4 Dead 2, and then there's a big folder called Add-ons right at the top. And just copy or extract your mod files directly to that folder, and then go ahead and boot up your game. They'll already be there. And from the main menu in Left 4 Dead, there is an Add-ons menu. Go ahead, activate whatever you want in that. In my case, it was Ghostbusters and the Death Mountain map pack, and then boot yourself up and you're ready to go. Definitely experiment with this if you feel comfortable doing it, because there's a lot of great mods out there. For example, I can make all of the survivors Hunk from the Resident Evil series, and I can turn all of the infected into stormtroopers, which is actually really satisfying, and might be my second favorite mod next to the Zelda one. So anyways, yeah, that'll do it. And for all of your other needs for video games, be they Left 4 Dead mods or otherwise, you know where to keep it locked, Bob, don't you?
I think so.
Do you?
Remind us one more time.
Oh, that's IGN. Bye, everybody.